Hey, welcome back to another devlog. We have a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right in. Welcome back to our regular segment of why I'm an idiot. And in this devlog segment we answer the question of why I've been making so many shorts about improving the visuals of my game. And this is for two main reasons. One, they were ugly, and two, I was using different color entities for all of the objects. So how it used to work is that for each different object in my game, I had a bunch of different colors assigned to different parts of the object. And this works fine if your object only has 5 colors. But for the level select screen, which we will get in a little bit, I wanted to make a dungeon mockup. These mockups simply combine all of the objects that are in a dungeon. And that means that they also combine all of the materials, which would result in the mockup having 200 different colors, and that is very laggy. So basically we're looking for a solution where we can combine all of the different dungeon objects into one color, and that can be done with a color palette, but this does mean that I have to repaint every single object in my Unity game, and that takes a lot of time. So this is one of the things I've been busy with. So that's it for our regular segment of why I'm an absolute idiot. I also added a lot of new ingredients to my game, and now I have enough ingredients for the demo. In total I have 5 ingredients. First ingredient you will encounter is the magic water, and this is just a very basic effect that increases some stats. The second ingredient is the rose petal, which focuses on healing. The third ingredient are these electric berries, which focuses on stunning and adding more damage to your attacks. The fourth ingredient is this mushroom, and a while back I made a short about how this one works, but it focuses mostly on dealing area damage. And the last ingredient are these tea leaves, and they focus on improving the damage of your units. Each ingredient can also be processed, and then the effects they add will be better, and after they're processed they get a new look. I also made some changes to the unit ingredients. So quick recap, I have unit ingredients and normal ingredients in my game. Unit ingredients spawn units for you that fight on the battlefield, and normal ingredients either deal damage or improve the strength, all that kind of stuff. And the balancing here was just kind of off, because it was simply always better to put a unit on the field instead of brewing a potion without a unit. So that's why I made this change. And the hope with this change is that people will brew a lot of unit potions at the beginning of the game, and then as the game progresses you need to make bigger potions that have more effects, and that can be done with the normal ingredients. And now a quick introduction to the first ranged character of my game. It's this not so happy looking woman who is the Storm Summoner. Lore wise we'll get to there in a bit, but for now all you need to know, she has a lot of range, she does a lot of damage, but she attacks fairly slow. So you might want to hold on to that unit potion just to drop it on her when she spawns in. We've also got a new base character model with some new animations, and here is a preview of one of the hat skins the main character will be getting. Take a guess what it is in the comments. I also made this level select screen. We can see here a book and some flags, and we can actually move the player between flags, and if I press E we go to a scene where we can select ingredients and then start the level. Let's zoom in a little bit on the table scene. So we have two sides basically. The right side, there you can see the characters and the ingredients, and the left side you can see the stars and eventually a dungeon mockup. And importantly, you can zoom in on the ingredients and the units. For the units you will see stats, and for the ingredients you will see the different effects they can add to your potion. There will also be quite a lot of levels where you can select the ingredients you want to bring to absolutely cause massive chaos or whatever you really want to. And you can also do that here by simply clicking on the image of the ingredient. Wow, that was quite a yap session, but that is everything I can show you today. The main flow of the game is quite complete, I think, so now it's just about adding multiplayer. I'm going to try to revive the Discord server I used for my other project, so if you want to stay up to date and maybe eventually play the very first version on Steam, then please join. The link is in the description. Okay, now that's everything. Bye bye!